Welcome, ladies, persons, and gentlemen. Hi guys, so I was going to film a video a couple of weeks ago about me meeting my group therapist, Abigail, but it's been a couple of weeks since then. I've had 2 sessions. They went okay, so there's no point me talking about me being, I don't know, apprehensive about group, because I've already had the 2 sessions, so I'm going to get into a little bit about my meeting Abigail, and also Siobhan's going to help us with,
what?
It's not a surprise, is it? Siobhan's going to talk about her experiences with group therapy, because you've been in group therapy for how many months?
10 months.
Grand. So,
You're my mother.
What?
You're my mother.
You're my, what?
You said grand.
Did your mum say grand?
Yeah, she's Irish, isn't she?
Oh, I don't know why I say that.
No.
I don't say top of the morning though.
She didn't either.
So, we talked about my 20p. It's a big deal. I dropped 20p a good couple of months, even years ago I think, on the floor in my room, and since then I've picked it up and put it on the wall. But we talked about my refusal to spend it and what's behind that. We talked about the thought processes that go into OCD and what group can do for me in sort of acknowledging the processes, getting to know them, getting to recognise them, and then moving past them, I guess. Oh no, fucked your hair.
Fucked my hair.
The fuck your hair. Ready?
Stop fucking things.
Sorry. One of the things that you okay?
Go.
Sorry.
Massaging my throat. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Ready, I'm ready.
Yeah?
I think so.
The way that Abigail likes to work is that she likes to focus on the positives instead of the negatives. So I need to come up with a list of things that I've stopped doing, but also things that I really want to start doing. So for me, I've stopped going swimming. I love swimming. I would consider myself a water baby. I scraped my foot on the bottom of a swimming pool a couple of years ago, and some gross stuff started growing on my toe. Yeah, so I've just completely stayed away from the swimming pool because I've just deemed that if I go back to the swimming pool, I may catch something and I may die. So that's that. So those types of things, like getting on a train, which we did the other day, which was incredible for both of us. Getting on the train, things like that, things that I really just want to do because they'll help my day to day, are the things that she wants us to tackle. She wants us to start with small things and then move up to the big things. I don't know what is starting small. Like touching a wet...
Spending that 20p.
Why are you and Abigail coming for me though?
We're working together.
I feel so attacked right now. Abigail practices mindfulness, and I think that's something that's going to come up a lot in our group. I didn't tell you, we do like breathing exercises to begin with, and then breathing exercises when we go out. It's kind of cool. Me and Siobhan both practice Nichiren Buddhism, so looking on the positive side of things is a lot easier for us. Yeah. I think, rather than being pessimistic and just concentrating on the problem. Yeah. Because
concentrate on the solution.
Yeah, concentrate on the solution rather than the problem. So when I come up with that list and when it's actually finished, I will let you guys know what's on it. We touched on the fact that I refuse to accept that I have a thing with perfectionism, because I don't see anything that I do as perfect. That came up in the CBT. I think I told you guys about 2 years ago, with the guy that didn't have a shirt that fit him, and so I just disregarded everything that he said. He told me that I was a perfectionist and I needed to lay off myself, and I thought, you can't even buy a fucking shirt properly, so let's not do this. She did tell me about rules and beliefs, and since then I've really focused on actually just how many rules and just how many beliefs that I do have. I mean, one obviously is the 20p. I feel like if I drop money in my room, it needs to be there for some reason. It means it should stay there, and I can't pick it up. I mean, I moved it from the floor, the 20p, and I put it on the wall, but it's still the same
20p.
It's still the same 20p, it's still the same rules and beliefs. I've just moved it within the parameters that I feel comfortable with, but the same rules and beliefs are still there. She said to me that I should spend it, and then I had this like mortification on my face, and I feel like she nearly wet herself, because I can't imagine... For some reason, I can't imagine spending it. I can get a what?
A Freddo.
I'm not spending that 20... Wow, no, okay. I will spend that 20p.
Okay.
Yeah.
On a Freddo.
A Freddo shouldn't even be 20p.
It is 20p now.
I can't believe it's 20p. So, I am here with Siobhan, who's Cloud Callie on YouTube. You should go and follow her too. And she has kindly not only let me stay for the long weekend, but also she's filming with me.
I am.
And she's going to let us know what it's like, 10 months down the line?
10 months into group.
10 months into group. I've got some questions for her. We talked a little bit about it before, and so we're just going to go into a little more detail now.
So I'm Siobhan, and I go to group for borderline personality disorder, and it's called mentalization based therapy. It's 18-month session. It's not an 18-month session, Jesus. Jesus. Well, it pretty much is.
No one would make it out alive.
No. An 18-month program, and I am 10 months into it. I got it because I had a little mini breakdown. Mini.
Very tiny
Small thing.
It's like an afternoon.
Yeah, just went. I was referred to the complex needs team in Berkshire, where I live.
We talked a little bit earlier on, just a tiny bit. We touched on just how you got to group. So I know for me it was about a 10 to 12 month process. Lots of assessments. Lots of waiting.
Yes.
So how did you find that lead up? Because I know I was incredibly nervous.
Yeah, so I was referred, not really knowing what the outcome was going to be at the end. I had to jump through a lot of hoops. So I had assessments, mini therapy sessions, a skills-based group, and then finally group and individual therapy, which goes together.
10 months down the line, how are you finding it?
Hard.
Yeah.
Hard and tough, but good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that one of the things that in the 2 sessions that I've had so far, I found really difficult is being present and being honest. I know that's because of the difficulties that I have with my OCD. That I want to control everything, and I know that while I'm controlling everything, I'm not actually being present and I'm not being 100% genuine. So I wanted to know, do you have trouble with being present in the moment in group?
Yeah, so I have a lot of trouble with concentration, and part of my diagnosis is the psychosis there. So I struggle connecting where I am with and what's going on. So although I am present in group, I do sometimes struggle to be there in my head.
Not feeling present or not being present, do you think that could harm or like hinder the success of group?
Yeah.
Like it taking a lot longer, or you're not having the 100% out of it.
Yeah, I'm sure, but you can't expect everyone to be constantly present all the time. So I think that's why it takes into account there's 18 months every week of group therapy. So. I think they take into account that sometimes you're not going to be there physically, and sometimes you're not going to be there mentally.
What do you like about group?
I like the women that I have the group with. They're not the ladies. They are lovely, and
There's not many.
There's only 8 of us.
I mean, no, likes.
Oh, there's not many likes, no.
So
I still struggle.
What are the dislikes?
Dislikes. I don't like my group leader.
Okay.
One of the group leaders.
This isn't the first time we filmed this.
To say.
And one of the things that we talked about is how that could, again I'm going to use the term, help or hinder the success of group, your relationship with your group leader. I mean, for me, Abigail reminds me of someone in my family, so I feel like I can, latch onto her a lot easier and trust her, even though I'm still trying to work her out and all that. So, for you,
I don't trust the therapist, so it's quite difficult to connect in group and speak from myself rather than what I think they want to hear. Whereas group has taught me that now I can speak what I want to say to people that I know. In group, I don't speak what I want to say. I say what I think they want me to say in group.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of switched around.
Yeah.
So now in the real world, I I can go out and I can be honest and forward with what I want to say. But in group, I'm now, what do they want me to say? I'll say that.
So what do you want to get from group?
Oh my gosh. You sound like my group leader.
Oh no. Okay, let me put it this way. Because I'm not sure what I'm going to get from group.
Okay.
But that's because I'm still trying to control it and think of ways that I can control it.
Mm.
But I think one of the things that I would like from it is to maybe be able to be in that position again and not want to control it. I mean, I know that's a part of the OCD, but I feel like you were saying, you're easier in a group now or when you're outside in the real world to speak.
Yeah. I guess what I want to get out of it is the ability to be open, honest to myself and to others. But because I have individual mixed in, it can get kind of mixed up with, I mean, for some people in the group, that's their only social life while I work still. So I can understand why it might be good for someone like that who needs that social support. But for me, I get that elsewhere.
Mm. So would you say that the group suits some people and might not suit other people?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Because I thought maybe I'm not OCD enough for group. And then maybe I am. I don't know.
Just be open.
Just be open.
Open to the idea.
Oh. Okay. Well, thank you.
No problem.
And I'll say it again. Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck with group.
And good luck on your motivated trip to recovery.
You didn't put it in a sentence like that before. That's so awful.
I'm sincere, I promise.
Okay, I want you to leave your group therapy or therapy in general experiences down below in the comments. Are you okay? Mm-hmm. We're going to get through this. And then leave me your therapy or group therapy experiences down below in the comments. And you never know, we might hate the same things. Ooh. This has been Siobhan. And I've been Ali. And this is my channel, We Hate the Same Things.
It's 11 o'clock.
It's 11 o'clock and that's my alarm. I'm going to go. Bye, my lovelies. Yes, hunty.
This is Siobhan.
I'm so glad I'm doing this with another adult. Some fires fatter than the others. Fatter than others.
Fatter.
Oh,
Fat.
I know. I don't know why I can't F anymore.
Just sit there with my hand on your knee while we're recording. Try not to think about it. I'm not thinking about it.
I hope I don't edit this and I've just got one massive bogey. I don't know if drinking and doing this is good.
No, probably not.
I'm getting really hot.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to be completely different.
Okay.
For me, then, when you did that, it looked like you were answering me, but I was over there.
Yes.
Yes.
Completely different.